Just not 100% sure on that, but a younger group in some ways, but also got a couple seniors. Carson Hindenberger has played a lot of basketball. See what he can do tonight. See if the freshman Brendan Smith can get some minutes up a little bit. He's a good-looking, I think, little point guard for Huntington.
Yeah. And we're still waiting for the official starting lineups for the Huntsmen. As for the Redstreaks, you all know them. Luke Gullion, Mason Thacker, Chase Johnson, Trevin Shanks, and Bo Henry. Do not expect to differentiate from that here tonight. As we get right here, both teams out on the floor warming up. And Ryan, I think it goes without saying, we talk about it every game, but one of the biggest keys tonight on top of everything, of course, Huntington is down a little bit with their injured player and some of size and differences that Michael was talking about. But on top of that, Ryan, turnovers.
Yeah, the Redstreaks, unfortunately, averaging a hefty amount, at least I think 15 to 20 a game at least. And so you got to keep those down a little bit. And hopefully the Redstreaks come out victorious here this evening.
And as we get ready for the national anthem here in a moment, we're going to take a 3-minute commercial break on the queue and also welcome in everyone in the stream. Streaming live, Total Media Sports YouTube, back in 3 minutes.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Are you looking for a fresh look at a great price? Head over to Great Clips in Waverly. Whether you're ready for a special occasion or just need a trim, our expert stylists are ready to give you the perfect haircut. Fast, affordable, and always with a smile. No appointment? No problem. At Great Clips, walk-ins are always welcome. Plus, download our app to check in online and skip the wait. Great Clips wishes all county teams the best of luck this season. And remember, it's gonna be great.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
If you want to make your smartphone even smarter, get our new mobile banking app. You can check deposits and deposit checks. It even gives you nearby ATM locations. Best part is, the money stays right here in this area. It's a better way to bank. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
Piketon High School, we got the starting lineups for the Huntington Huntsmen. We got, let's see here, Parker, Airy. We got Manson.
Number 11, 5'11" senior
Carson Henneberger.
Number 24, 6'2" senior Gabe Beardsley.
We've got Gabe Beardsley. Those are the starting lineups. So again, Hindenberger, Airy, Manson, Beardsley, and Parker. And there go the lights. You know what that means. Here come the Piketon Redstreaks. And listen to this place here. Number 1, Luke Goyen, of course.
Number 5,
Chase Johnson, number 5. Number 11, Trevin Shanks. And Bo Henry, the big boy, number 50. Also Mason Thacker, number 3 for the Streaks. As both teams take the floor here, it's time for some high school hoops. As Henry in on the center for the Streaks as always, and Manson also in the center for the Huntsmen. The Huntsmen wearing their green and white, Piketon in their white and red. As we get ready for tip-off here, 8 minutes on the clock, getting ready to start this one in just a matter of seconds. Action underway here at the oven, and it's going to be controlled right away by Hindenburger for Huntington, who moves to the right side in the wing, covered by Bo Henry, met by a brick wall right away, top of the key to Beardsley. And now to Hindenburger in the paint, back to Parker, top of the key. Parker directing traffic, moving back towards center, being covered by Trevin Shanks. And that's Manson right side now with the ball to Beardsley. Beardsley moving left. That's Parker with the ball in the left wing. That is now to Manson. And a 3 ball is up by Hindenburger, way off the mark. Going to go out of bounds, but no, it's going to stay in. But it's going to go into the hands of the Streaks. That's Jace Johnson with the ball. Piketon basketball here, and an opportunity to take an early lead. As we got Thacker with the ball, passing it over to Johnson, and nearly turned over, but holding on to it. It's going to be Piketon basketball there. Could not hold on to it. Throw it in by the Huntington bleachers. And look at the turnout here tonight, guys. Both sides, especially Huntington. Look at that. Wade team bringing quite the crowd with them.
Yeah, big crowd for both sides.
Bo Henry met right here, and it's going to be in the paint. Spins back, gets a shot up, and despite the pressure, Bo Henry got it. That's one thing right about Bo Henry.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough task tonight for the Huntsmen, is containing Bo Henry the whole 32 minutes of this ball game.
And back to the Huntsmen. That is Manson, top of the key. Moves left to Beardsley. And now back to Hindenburger. Passes right to Airy.
Hindenburger does have a mismatch there with Bo guarding him up top.
Yeah, definitely a noticeable size difference. A lot
There's
smaller.
nice cut.
And in the paint, the shot is up, and it's a tie game. Hindenburger with 2. Found the opening and able to tie this one up. 2-2 is the score with 6.5 left to go here in the first. Plenty of time in this one, that's for sure. Back to Trevin Shanks at the center. Shanks looks, passes it to Johnson, into the wing. And the ball is up in the air, and it is going to be stolen away here by Airy. Airy's shot is up, and a foul is going to be called on the Streaks. And it looks like he's going to go to the line. And they're going to call that.
That's just one of those turnovers, Hayden, you don't want to have early in this game, setting the tone. You know, a simple pass there that just got picked off and turned over.
Yeah, that'd be a key for Huntington tonight, their guard play, matching up against Piketon, to see whether or not they can cause trouble with the ball handling, passing in and out, you know, trying to get the ball moved around.
Airy's first shot was up and in. The foul was on Trevin Shanks. That's his first, the team's first. And for the second shot, it is up and adds on to the lead. It's in. So 2 points there for Airy coming from the free throw line. 4-2 is the score. Tries to get into Bo Henry in the paint, but some interference by the Huntsmen. It's going to remain with Piketon on their own side. 6:06 left to go here in the first.
You know, Hanson doing a good job of fronting Bo on that pass.
Throws it into Bo Henry in the paint. Bo Henry's shot is up, and that one nearly went in, but rebounded by Beardsley. It's Huntington basketball, right to Parker. Parker shifts left, being covered by, looks like that's Shanks. Now to Manson, to Beardsley, top of the key. Beardsley moves up to the foul line. His jumper's up, no good. Second chance rebound, wide open.
Yeah, no one boxed out. No one for the Redstreaks boxed out
No, they
at
did
all.
not. Wide open lane.
As it's going to be Mason Thacker the ball. A 6-2 score now for the Huntsmen. And Bo Henry, right wing, his jumper's up, no good, and it's going to be rebounded, stays in bounds. That's Shanks over to Goyen, top of the key to Johnson, and now to Bo Henry. As Henry looks over to Goyen, keeping some motion. There's Johnson's deep ball. It is up, bounces up, no good. Rebounded by Beardsley. Now to Parker. Streaks in the man, looks like. As we got Hindenburger to Manson, left side.
Looks like Richie's about to check in for the Redstreaks for the first time, too.
Hindenburger
floater.
shot is up and in. Make that 4 for him, both from the field. And there's going to be a timeout called, a 30-second timeout here by the Redstreaks. And so far, guys, a couple mistakes here by Piketon, and maybe they should have, it shouldn't be this much of a differential.
No, just not communicating on the defensive end. Couple turnovers. And it looks like we got Richie and Ross checking in for the first time this evening for the Redstreaks, trying to get a little, spark off the bench from them two guys.
Yeah, I'd say Huntington's got 6 points on three layups, and they're pretty uncontested, really. The one was an offensive rebound putback, and they got 2 more points from the free throw line. So pretty easy points so far for Huntington, and not so much on the other end for Piketon.
As teams coming out of their huddles, some early scoring here as Beardsley has 2, Airy has 2, and the 2 points for the Streaks coming from Bo Henry. Just some of the scoring we've got here. Again, 8-2 was the score. 4:59 left to go here early in this one. And again, Chase Ritchie in there, as Brian alluded to. Trevin Shanks with the inbound for the Streaks to Ritchie, right side.
Richie's got to look to score getting in here for the Redstreaks.
Now to Noah Ross to Luke Gullion, top of the key. And into Bo Henry in
There's
the
where
paint.
you need to
That's
be.
where he needs to be, exactly. Shots up, got it.
He gets deep enough, he's automatic most of the time.
8-4 now. Bo Henry with all the points accounted for the Streaks thus far. Left side, Beardsley with the ball, the run side to Manson. Manson goes top, passes it to Airy. And Manson spins back, passes back to Parker. His shot's up from three-point land, no good. And rebounded by Bo Henry. As Henry over to Ritchie, crossing the timeline. Ritchie going to hold on to it for a moment. Now to Henry, over to Gullion, spins off a defender. Left side to Shanks. Shanks' shot is up, off the right side of the rim, no good. And the ball is going to be stripped away there. And Noah Ross came down with the ball. Three-pointer for Ritchie's blocked. And still another opportunity here for the Streaks. Piketon has it. Gets it into Gullion at Shanks. The ball's up, no good. And a call there, and it looks like it's going to be on Piketon.
Yeah, plenty of opportunities for the Redstreaks to score there. Got to come away with a point. Unfortunately, it's the first foul on Henry of the evening.
Exactly, and that's the second team foul here in the second as Parker with the inbound for Huntington. Couple opportunities, as you guys were alluding to, but still an 8-4 ball game with 3:45 left to go here in the first. Hindenburger right side, the ball in
Nice
the paint.
cut.
Shot is up, a cut by Manson, got it.
Yeah, it looks
Calvin.
like they've been working on that little pick and roll there, that little backdoor pass. They've hit 2 like that.
As Jace Ritchie here, double coverage, and it looks like it's going to go to Huntington.
Oh,
Yeah, I thought that was out on Huntington.
that was out on Huntington.
It looked like Beardsley had to reach in on it and had to hand in on it last, but they're saying that Ritchie had last possession, so it is going to be Huntington basketball nonetheless, throwing it in by their own bleachers to Cole Parker on the left side. That's been going left to right for those not watching on the screen. Parker covered by Shanks. Looking, passes over to Beardsley, now to Hindenburger. Hindenburger moves into the wing and now to the paint. His shot's up in the air, contested, and it's going to be Piketon basketball. And a foul on Huntington. It might be on Beardsley.
You know, that
Yeah, I think it was.
It was.
for Piketon, you honestly, right now, the way it's looking, you got to get a couple of the starters for Huntington in foul trouble to crawl back out of this maybe. I mean, I know it's only a 6-point lead right now, but Hayden, as we've seen all year
Yeah.
long, it feels like it could dip pretty quick, couldn't it?
Yeah, it's just one of those things. It just seems to continue to shift in different directions, doesn't it? As
Yeah.
we got Ritchie left side, to the left to Luke Gullion for 3. His shot's up off the rim, no good. Big boy Bo trying to keep it in, and he got it. And there's going to be is it a jump ball, or are they going to have a foul in on this? Looks like it's going to be a foul.
Foul on Hindenburger.
Yeah, that's big. You know, what I'd like to see Richie do there was continue driving more into the paint. He had Bo to his right, and if the defender was going to slide over and pick him up, I felt.
As Thacker thrown it into Ritchie on the right wing. Ritchie back to Thacker, three-point land as he's tripped up, and they're going to call him for a travel in the process.
Yeah, I mean, he just lost his footing right there, and turnover by the Redstreaks, and that's number 3 of the evening.
With 2:55 left to go in the first. 10-4 is the score. Huntington on top. Parker with the ball. As he's met at center court by Noah Ross. Double coverage. The ball is
There you
free and
go.
stolen away by Chase Ritchie. Ritchie in the paint, shots up, and he's going to trigger a foul. It might be on Manson.
Yeah, if you're Huntington, you want to keep him on the floor as much as possible. The only body they really have to compete with
Henry.
Bo Henry, sorry.
Yeah.
And size-wise, they got to have him on the floor.
As Jace Ritchie at the line for two. His first shot is up and got it. Make that a 5-point differential, 4 pending the second shot with 2:42 left to go in the first.
You know, Coach Miller was wanting Ross up there in that zone, I believe they switched to, and he connects.
Ritchie got the second free throw, able to connect with both. 10-6 at center court to
There you go.
Gary, and the ball is up in the air. Jace Ritchie with the ball, cannot hold on to it, and he manages, and there's Thacker blocked in the air by Beardsley, and somehow comes down to Ritchie for a moment, and then the ball goes out of bounds. What a sequence that was.
I think about 3 turnovers in about a second there.
Yeah.
Everybody touched it.
Ryan, you guys are definitely busy writing down these statistics already.
Yes, sir.
Wasting no time at all. As Bo Henry with the throw in to Thacker, left side to Ritchie. Ritchie, no Ross, top of the key to Gullion. Gullion finds Ritchie wide open in the paint, got it.
They got preoccupied with Bo going up top towards the foul line, elbow area, and Ritchie able to cut loose and get the easy 2.
As we got a substitute coming in, that's Seth Throckmorton coming in for Huntington. We'll see who he's coming in place of.
Should be in for Parker, I believe.
Yep, he's going to go.
No, Hannenberger. Sorry.
For Hannenberger instead. So Hannenberger's going to take a seat.
He got hip checked there a little bit with
Yeah.
Bo, so I think that's why he's taking a little breather, trying to walk that one off on the sideline.
Leading scorer right now for Huntington, may I add. He's got 4 as Parker on the right side. Parker met by Bo Henry, quickly passing it left. Now to Parker again, top of the key. Over to Airy. Beardsley back to Airy.
This zone, Hayden, can create some havoc. And so far, it is, what, a 4-0 run by the Redstreaks?
Yep, 3-2 and a pass in. Bo Henry almost had a hand in on it, and the shot by Beardsley is up, and they're able to find the gap and get 2 more.
Yeah, that was a good look by Cole Parker, just seeing Beardsley leaking out the back there for an easy layup.
So we got Thacker looking into Jace Ritchie, and the ball is going to be stolen away by Colt Parker in the paint, and a foul is going to be called, and I think it's on Noah Ross. Noah Ross, last few games has been struggling with fouls, and it is on Ross. That's one thing we saw Ross get fouled out of the last game he was a part of, and then the other one he had 3.
Yeah, Noah's real aggressive. You know, kind of trends that over from football, and you know that's just something you're not going to take out of him as he's on the hardwood.
Hannenberger thrown in the baseline, their own side to Manson. Manson looks, passes to Airy on the right side. Gets it over to Hannenberger. Hannenberger drives up into the wing. The ball is free, and it's going to go to Airy. And whistle blown here, and yeah, you can tell he's limping back over. Hannenberger came back in, and he's hurt. I wonder if that's partially why he went out to begin with. I think he's banged up pretty bad.
Yeah, he's taken a couple shots there against Henry. Then I think he kind of went in knee to knee when he tried to spin out and make that pass on that last sequence.
Yeah.
Elliott throws in to Airy. Airy covered by Johnson. Over to Throckmorton. Passes it over to Beardsley on the right. Less than a minute left to go. 12-8 is the score. Huntington on top of the Piketon Redstreaks.
About had a travel by Elliott there on that possession.
Manson moves top to Beardsley. Killing some clock here is what they're doing. Elliott, and now the pass right to Throckmorton. And the student section starting to get a little hot here. The shot is up by Beardsley. No good. Rebounded by Bo Henry, who's met at the baseline with some defensive coverage. As we've got Thacker right and goes to Noah Ross. Can't hold on to it, but it is going to be stolen away by Manson. Back to Beardsley. Ball's free and was only for a second. As
there you
gets
go,
the ball back.
Jace.
And how about that? Jace Johnson with the steal. Johnson moves over to Thacker. Cannot get it. And into Luke Goyen's hands, who gets the hook and count it. 2 points for Luke Goyen.
That's just pure hustle by Jace Johnson that got that basket for the Redstreaks.
As here we go. Only a second left. The shot is up at the buzzer. No good. Redstreaks able to cut into this Huntington lead. Only a 2-point differential. Anyone's ball game. 12-10 here at the Oven. And streaming live on Total Media Sports and live on the Q. Back in just 1 minute.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Southern State Community College is committed to serving students in the best way possible. Attend classes close to home, learn from the best, and save a lot of money. Registration for next semester at Southern State will begin soon, so call today at 1-800-628-7722 or visit them online at sscc.edu. Southern State is looking forward to connecting with you.
Back here at the Oven, 8 more minutes on the clock, getting ready to start the second quarter, and only a 2-point differential. Huntington on top of Piketon here, 12-10. And Ryan, this quarter was mostly Huntington, especially in like the middle part of it, but Piketon able to at least get a couple more points in. You're talking about some hustle there by Luke Gullion.
Yeah, Luke Gullion, Jace Johnson, that right there was just pure hustle play to get that 2 points for the Redstreaks there to end the quarter.
As it's going to be Thacker over to Shanks.
There he is.
Shanks to Bo Henry, and we're tied up in the paint. Bo Henry, 6 points there, all 6 of them coming from the paint, may I add, on top of that. So we're tied up here, 12 all with 7:44 left to go in the second quarter. A lot of time left to go, and what is thus far a close contest. Airy to Elliott, right side, the run side of the floor. Now back to Airy for the Huntsman. Being covered by Johnson. Over to Beardsley, top of the key.
Redstreaks back in a man after they was in a zone there for a little bit.
Airy to Elliott.
Now
Smith checking in for the first time, it looks like. As we got Beardsley on the left wing, passes back to Airy again. Airy moves left side, spins in the paint. His jumper's up, off the back, no good. Able to get an offensive rebound, and the ball is free, and looks like Trevin Shanks has it.
Over.
And it's going to be Piketon basketball as Shanks is driving the floor left side to Thacker and then to Bo Henry, but the ball was deflected by Manson, but it is still going to remain with the Piketon Redstreaks.
I'd like to see that ball lobbed in on that one instead of the bounce pass, because he's going to be able to get that one over Hanson's head, I believe.
They were able to read the bounce pass, but still going to get the throw in here. That's going to be Shanks to Thacker.
Oh, should have went to him. Henry was coming off a curl there.
And the ball goes out again and still with Piketon. No, it's actually going to go to Huntington now.
Whoa, no.
Oh, no, they're slipping.
Okay, yeah.
Some miscommunication. As I say, they were pointing in the direction of Piketon. Goes back to Piketon. As we've got, let's see, Shanks, ball's free and into the hands of Airy. An Airy uncontested layup, and the Huntsmen take the lead back. 14-12.
Yeah, the games I've watched, guys, this is probably the earliest I've seen the freshman Brendan Smith check in as far as substantial minutes. So see how he does for the Huntsmen.
Shanks with a rebound in the paint, and 2 more for the Streaks, and tied up once again. Staying close here with 6:16 left to go in the first half. 14 all the score here in the Oven. Elliott in the paint, and the shot is up, spins around the rim, and got it. Seems like any time Piketon's able to tie this up, Huntington is able to regain the lead.
Yeah, looks like a back and forth game already, obviously, and for the viewers, that's a good thing, I guess.
Oh, yeah. As
Nice
Bo
stuff.
Henry in the paint, and he is able to draw a foul. I think it's on Elliott, but we'll see. 2 options of who that could have been on. It is on Elliott. As Bo Henry goes to the line, down by 2. And that is the first team foul for Huntington in the quarter, and Elliott's first personal debut. Pending the first shot here. First free throw is up and got it. Now some substitutions, Gullion and Ritchie checking back in, as we got Ross and Thacker going back to the bench for the Streaks. Bo Henry already creeping on double digits, 7 points so far here in the first half.
Yeah, he's played well when he's had the opportunity to catch the ball.
Off the back of the rim, no good. Huntington able to hold on to the lead, but it's a narrow one, 16-15. As we got Hindenburger right side to Beardsley, now to Smith. And the long shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Jace Ritchie. Ritchie looking here, crosses the timeline, right side to Johnson. And now to Bo Henry for two, and the Streaks got the lead.
Nice ball movement by the Redstreaks. Quick, crisp passes leads to that bucket.
17-16 to score now here in the second. And Bo Henry getting the ball for Piketon. It's going to go back to the Streaks. Ritchie right side. Ritchie driving it, maybe trying to draw foul passes back to Johnson for three. Back to the rim, no good. Rebounded by Elliott for the Huntsman.
I'd like to see maybe that one more pass. I don't blame Jace for taking it, but Bo was lined up right at midcourt for that one if he'd got that pass.
Manson right side in three-point territory over to Elliott, now to Smith. Smith goes to the wing, now back to Elliott. Elliott looking in the paint to Beardsley. Ball goes out of bounds. Piketon basketball. Last contact by the Huntsman as we got a substitution. Colt Parker checking in. As looks like we have Hindenburger going back to the bench.
Yeah, I don't think he's still walking quite right, is he?
No, he's not.
He's got a little bit of a limp still, not fully 100%. Looks like he may have sprained his ankle, at least mildly. I mean, definitely not bad enough to miss the rest of the game, obviously, but Shanks right side to, that's Goyen. Over to Jace Ritchie. Now back to Shanks to Goyen in the right wing. And the ball goes out of bounds, and they're saying it's kicked. So it's going to be Piketon basketball with 4:29 left to go in the first half. And a 1-point lead for the Streaks. And they're going to say instead it's with the Huntsman.
Well, it's with Piketon. White ball.
They're trying to say,
Yeah.
they keep messing up with this confusion, don't they? I mean, if you're watching on the stream, the players kind of throwing us off here a bit. They keep going in for the inbound, and guess what? It's not them. Huntington maybe wishful thinking, maybe hoping they'll catch the refs off guard, but they're yet to do so.
No.
As Goyen on the right, back to Ritchie, center court. Ritchie to Shanks, and now to Goyen, top of the key. Goyen into Bo Henry in the paint.
That's
that just passes up, and they're able to draw a foul. And Bo Henry is going to go to the line for two once more. And the foul is going to be called, I think it's on Gabe Beardsley. That's his second personal, team second of the quarter. Bo Henry at the line here again for two and add on to this Red Streak lead, up by only one.
Well, that's what you want if you're Coach Miller and the Streaks, is get the Huntsman in foul trouble, because just like the Red Streaks, they're not real deep on the bench either.
No, they're not.
First shot by Bo is up and spins round and falls in. As Eli Airy checks back in for Huntington, Beardsley will go to the bench. Beardsley, as he steps out, has four thus far for Huntington. There's a second shot coming from Bo Henry. And it's up, and he misses the second one. Make him 2 for 4 in terms of free throws, him personally.
That's turned it over.
And turned over by the Red Streaks. It's going to be Ritchie to Shanks. Shanks' long shot is up, and Jace Johnson draws a foul in the paint. Went for the shot, and Johnson now going to go to the line for two, and a push being called on the Huntsman. And that's going to be on Brennan Smith. That's his first foul. Team up to 3 fouls in the second quarter as Jace Johnson's first shot is up off the back, no good.
Yeah, it's 3 misses so far on the evening for the Red Streaks at the foul line.
Get ready for the second. Now a 2-point lead. As the second shot is up by Johnson, and he does not get it. As Elliott with the rebound to Smith, back to Parker on the far left side. Smith back to Parker. Parker faces some pressure in the corner, lobs it all the way down to Manson. Passes right to Elliott. Elliott's shot is up, and it is blocked by Bo Henry and into the hands of Ritchie. That's another steal for the Streaks, and Goyen for 3. Got it! Luke Goyen with 3. 5 on the night for Luke.
First 3 of the night for the Red Streaks too, Hayden.
21-16 is the score, and one of the most comfortable leads Piketon's had in any situation in a while.
Yeah, and the Huntsman just turned it over, and Coach Uhrig is wanting a timeout.
Yeah, I had Huntington 2 turnovers the first quarter, and already they've got 6 in this second quarter. So,
Yeah, it's a 30-second.
We'll keep it here.
Yeah, Hayden, Redstreaks got 5 turnovers, so they're doing a lot better than they have been, Hayden,
Right.
as we talked a little bit before the tip. As that's one thing we want to see out of the Streaks is less turnovers.
What'd you say the number was again?
5 for them.
That's not bad given how things have been going.
Yeah, we'll take that. Rebounding really well. Looking decent from the field goal percentage so far.
Michael, what kind of stats you got? It looks like
I've
Huntington has more.
yeah, they started off that first quarter pretty solid. They only had 2 turnovers first quarter. Second quarter, they've already got 8 in this quarter alone, and their field goal percentage has really plummeted. I think they've only hit 2 shots this quarter.
Kind of a break from the norm here, Ryan, all around the board, it
We'll
feels
take
like.
it, right?
Yeah. It's a nice change. It's a welcome one.
Yes.
As it's going to be Red Streak basketball. Goyen with the throw in to Trevin Shanks. Shanks to Richie, right side. Richie looks. Now to Goyen, top of the key. Goyen back to Johnson. Johnson into
Nice
Bo Henry
lob.
in the paint. And Bo Henry with 2 more. Double digits for the big boy. He's got 12 tonight.
Yeah, Jace playing really well at the point guard or guard position, feeding Bo the ball. Several nice assists by him.
As we've got Airy with the ball now to Parker.
There it is.
And the ball is free, and it is going to be loose and into the hands of Shanks to Goyen. Unopposed to the paint, couldn't get it. Rebounded by Elliott. Deep pass down in the paint. Shots up, no good. Bo Henry with the rebound. Henry to Richie in the paint, the dribble drive, and is able to trigger a foul.
That's what I want to see out of Jace Ritchie, the sophomore, is he drives it in there. Knows he's going to get fouled, takes the contact, and he's got an opportunity to get 2 free throws.
And that is going to be on Throckmorton. That is his first foul. 14th foul in the quarter as Richie is up the line for 2.
Yeah, no team fouls for the Redstreaks in this quarter so far.
Another good statistic. Shot is up and no good.
That's 4 straight missed free throws by the Redstreaks.
Wow. As we've got Noah Ross checking in and also Hindenburger coming back in for Huntington.
Mr. Bo Henry taking a seat. I can't say that he'll keep that seat very warm very long.
No, I have a feeling he'll be back out here shortly. 23-16. Second shot is up by Richie. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Noah Ross, who got the hook shot, and a second chance rebound. He got it. Took a couple tries, but Noah Ross able to get it in, and a 9-point lead for the Piketon Redstreaks.
The zone has really affected the Huntsman. Coach Eric's wanting a full timeout here, Hayden.
And we're going to take it with them here on the Q and streaming live. Total Media Sports YouTube back in 30 seconds.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
Back here at the oven, 2:15 left to go in the second quarter. Piketon up by 9, 25-16. A nice lead here by the Redstreaks guys. Any thoughts before we get back to it?
11-0 run by the Streaks there, if I'm calculating right, and it looks like they're just giving the Huntsman the guards a lot of trouble getting the ball. When they get across half court, they went into that zone, and with Hindenburger, kind of being their point guard in and out of the game with dinged up a little bit, they're just having trouble getting the offense going.
Both teams coming out of the huddle. I didn't get his name, but it's somebody's birthday down there.
Well, I didn't get it either.
Whatever the loudspeaker said, it was somebody's birthday. Wish we would have caught him. We would have wished him one too, as Airy with a throw in at the bench to Hirschberger. Now to Parker, right side. Covered by Richie, back to Hirschberger. And the long jumper is up and got it.
That's the first 3 tonight for Huntington.
And that's Eli Airy with the 3 ball. As Richie throws to Shanks. Shanks still with it, left wing. Got Richie holding on. Noah Ross, ball's free, but it's going to go to Johnson. Hold on to it as Trevin Shanks passes Luke Goyen for 3. Got it again.
back-to-back threes by Gallion for himself there.
Boom, 28-19 is the score. Back to a 9-point differential. As Parker is left, a minute and a half left to go in the first half. Surfberger over to Parker. Parker moves into the paint, back to Carson. Spins back into the paint. His shot is up, no good. Second chance rebound, passes it over. They're going to hold on to it. That's Airy to Parker from deep three-point territory near center court, directing traffic. As we've got Airy and a Manson. The ball's free, and a whistle blown there at center.
I don't know how that's a foul, but
yeah, I don't know. A lot of times they'll call that when they pile on at the end, but when you're both going for the loose ball, I think it's 50-50 ball, and you got to give, you benefit of the doubt on that dive play.
The foul was called on Jace Ritchie, and that's the first foul of the second quarter for the Redstreaks. Talk about a tale of two quarters here. Piketon has scored 18 here in the second quarter alone, compared to the 10 in the first. Nice 18-point difference there. We've got Parker over to Throckmorton. His deep ball is up, bounces off the back, no good. And Parker, another deep ball, another missed opportunity. Ball's free, and it's rebounded by Johnson. Johnson to Ritchie. Kyle Miller quickly getting up, shouting instructions here out of.
Hit it. I want to see Johnson pull that three.
As we got Ritchie, 15 seconds to Johnson, to Noah Ross, and to Thacker. Keeping some motion here to Jace Ritchie, to Noah Ross again, and to Thacker. Thacker driving the wing, the baseline. The hook shot is up, no good. In the air, rebounded by Hirschberger. As we've got Aries deep ball, and that oh my goodness, he got it. A three-point buzzer beater by Airy. Still not enough to give the Huntsmen a lead. 28-22 is the score at halftime after that last second three-pointer. And, well, the Piketon Redstreaks, for the first time in a while, we can say, have a lead at halftime. So what we're going to do is we're going to calculate some statistics, me or myself, and we got Ryan and Michael over here. Once we get these calculated, we'll be back with some stats. So stay tuned on theCUBE, streaming live Total Media Sports, back here shortly. When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today. Are you looking for a fresh look at a great price? Head over to Great Clips in Waverly. Whether you're ready for a special occasion or just need a trim, our expert stylists are ready to give you the perfect haircut. Fast, affordable, and always with a smile. No appointment? No problem. At Great Clips, walk-ins are always welcome. Plus, download our app to check in online and skip the wait. Great Clips wishes all county teams the best of luck this season. And remember, it's gonna be great.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace Hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
Over the years, we've been asked a lot of questions. Like, why is our bank any different than those big city financials? After all, most banks offer the same products and services. The difference is our people and our service. We give you the one-on-one, first-name, friendly service that you deserve. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they are your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty.
Southern State Community College is committed to serving students in the best way possible. Attend classes close to home, learn from the best, and save a lot of money. Registration for next semester at Southern State will begin soon, so call today at 1-800-628-7722 or visit them online at sscc.edu. Southern State is looking forward to connecting with you.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today. Are you looking for a fresh look at a great price? Head over to Great Clips in Waverly. Whether you're ready for a special occasion or just need a trim, our expert stylists are ready to give you the perfect haircut. Fast, affordable, and always with a smile. No appointment? No problem. At Great Clips, walk-ins are always welcome. Plus, download our app to check in online and skip the wait. Great Clips wishes all county teams the best of luck this season. And remember, it's gonna be great.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Back here at the oven, it's halftime, and the Redstreaks are up on the Huntington Huntsmen. Here, boys basketball action, 28-22. Aiden Milliken, Ryan Vogelmore, Michael Brown. Got some scoring statistics for the Redstreaks real quick. Bo Henry leading with 12. Noah Ross with 2. Shanks with 2. Jace Ritchie with 4. Luke Gallion with 8. That's a record high for him this year. And we've got Elliott with 2. Hindenberger with 4. These are for the Huntsmen. Eli Airy after that buzzer beater three-pointer. That brings him to 10 points on the night. Beardsley with 4 and Manson with 2. Now, you guys got some team statistics. Let's go and get the visitors out of the way here. Michael, what you got?
Yes, sir. From two-point range, I got Huntington shooting 46%. Three-point land, they got them shooting 25%, 2 for 8. They went to the free throw stripe twice, went 2 for 2 for 100%. 10 turnovers, 4 steals, 12 rebounds for the Huntsmen.
And Ryan?
I got 16 rebounds for the Redstreaks. They're shooting 9 for 16 for 56% from two-point range. They are shooting 2 out of 6 from the three-point line for 33%. They're 4 for 10 from the free throw line for 40%, and they have 5 turnovers unofficially.
So 5 turnovers. That's actually a record low number as we go into halftime, and we were talking
I may
about
miss 1 or 2, Hayden, but it's low for the Redstreaks tonight.
Yeah, for the way things have been going, like time out with Piketon, you got to like what we've been seeing out of the Streaks just overall here. I mean, there's a couple things maybe need to clean up on a bit. Free throws come to mind especially, but overall still night and day compared to some previous performances.
Yeah, we got to take the good while we got it for the Redstreaks tonight.
As Piketon coming back out here on the floor, Coach Orig and the Huntington Huntsmen breaking the huddle. And we're going to get back to some high school basketball.
He's not happy with them. They come out with about 1 minute and 37 left to shoot around, and there was no balls at midcourt, and I seen him chewing into them for not going and finding a couple basketballs to shoot for the last minute and a half.
So let's see if the Huntsmen are able to change it up here as we got Hindenberger with the inbound. Hindenberger's been struggling a little bit tonight. He twisted his foot, it looked like, but he's slowly but surely starting to maybe lose that limp and walk it off by the looks of things. As Manson in the wing, his shot is up and got it. 2 more on the board. Now it's a 4-point differential as Trevin Shanks with the ball left side for the Streaks, right to Johnson. And a deep 3 is up around the rim, no good. And we have a rebound there by, I believe that was Manson. It was. And over to Hindenberger. 4-3. Shots up off the rim and no good. Rebounded by Bo Henry. Henry to Thacker to Shanks left side. Shanks driving the baseline.
Nice
His
move.
shot is up. Got it.
Nice up and under on the baseline drive by Shanks.
Makes that 30-24. A 6-point lead for Piketon.
That stopped a 5-0 run by the Huntsmen, too.
As Parker to Airy. Airy in the Hindenberger. Hindenberger moves back the paint. His hook shot is up. No good. Gets the offensive board. A second chance. Got it. And that brings Hindenberger to 6 on the night. 30-26. Cutting into this Redstreak lead as Thacker passes right to Johnson. Johnson to Gullion top of the key. Over to Thacker left side. Thacker looking. Moves towards center. Shifts directions here, passes over to Johnson. And now Luke Gullion back right to Thacker. Thacker into the wing, over to that's Johnson at center floor. Johnson keeping some motion. That's Gullion. Right side to Mason Thacker again. Bo Henry in the paint, and they're able to read that one. Ball goes out of bounds, will remain with the Streaks after the Manson deflection. And 30-26 is the score here in this one. 6:12 left to go in the third quarter as the Streaks are going to throw it in their own side to Bo Henry, who's able to come up with it. A nice aggressive inbound, gets the shot. And are they calling it on the Huntsman? Or
Yeah, they are.
I didn't know if it was
Like
going to
it's
be an
on
offense.
Hindenburger.
Didn't know if it was. That's going to be on Hindenburger. That's the second one I have for him. The first team foul of the third quarter and subsequently of the first half. Bo Henry will go to the line for two. He's made 2 free throws, missed 2 as well. Henry's shot is up and got it. Made the free throw, adding on to the lead here with 6:10 to go. Henry's second shot is up, and he got it. He made both. That brings him to 4 free throws on the night. Successful. As Manson, top of the key to Hindenburger. Huntington basketball.
Redstreaks in a man now.
Got Airy over to Beardsley. Over to Parker. Parker directing traffic into the paint to Manson. The shot is up, got it. Long range 2 from the foul line. Makes that 32-28. As we got Thacker left to Gullion. The ball going to go out of bounds, and it's going to remain with the Streaks here after Huntington put a hand in on it. And Bo Henry going to throw it in, looks like, for the Streaks. Waiting for someone to show up here.
We like doing this tonight. Undecisive.
They're going to figure it out one of these days, believe it. As the throw in to Thacker. Thacker left side. Passes right to Johnson. Johnson to Thacker again. Clock running down here, 5.5 minutes to go. 32-28, Piketon on top. As Thacker
Nice
the ball.
back door.
Nice move. Little sneaky there with the backdoor lob to Henry.
That was a thing of beauty. I'll give him credit. That's 16 on the night for Bo Henry now.
Yeah, huge game for Bo so far. That's what the Redstreaks needed out of him tonight.
Hindenburger left side, bounce pass to Airy in the paint. Right side, 3-pointers up, off the rim, no good. Ball is free, and Gullion going to go for the rebound, and they're going to call it at the line. And they're saying
he
I
was
don't know
not
about
out.
that.
I don't
No.
know what the ref seen. He
No.
was not out of bounds when the ball left his hand.
So his feet were just outside the baseline there. It was in bounds. However, it's saying that it's out, and it's going to go to Huntington. Unfortunately, Ryan, at the end of the day, we're not the ones wearing the uniform.
No, we're not. And I guess someone at home maybe could see different than what we could, but it's on our end of the court, and I felt like he got rid of the ball before he went out of bounds.
As Hindenburger's jumper is up, no good. Rebounded by Henry. As we got Thacker with it, left side to Shanks. Shanks finds Gullion open in the paint, gets the 2-ball up and got it.
Richie just checked back in for the Redstreaks as well.
As we've got, it looks like, let's see here, 10 points for Luke Gullion. First time Gullion's made it to double digits all year. We're talking about a record high performance at halftime. Adding on to that, with that double digit stat to boot. 36-28, 8-point lead for the Streaks. Parker right side. Over to Manson, top of the key. Let's see, we got Beardsley. Beardsley looks, bounce pass to Hindenburger. Hindenburger looks back, steps all the way back near center. Hindenburger trying to spin off Gullion, cannot get rid of him. Beardsley passes to Parker. Parker moves top of the key, left side to Airy. The ball is up, no good. Airy with a long rebound for the Huntsman. He's got Parker directing traffic. Huntington holding on to the basketball here for a considerable time, and a foul's going to be called. It looks like it's going to be a reach, and that's going to be on Gullion.
Yeah, just put his hand on his hip. A little hand check they called.
Yeah, Coach Yerrick's been in his ear for a little bit, so that's the right call, though.
Yeah.
As Noah Ross checking in, and Thacker coming out for Piketon. 36-28.
Nice
Bounce
pass.
Too easy.
And gets a 2 right there. That's Manson from the paint. He's got 8 on the night. He's got Jace Ritchie in here for the Streaks. Ritchie bounce pass to Bo Henry in the paint. His shot's up, and he got the 2. And he's going to go to the line for one more. Bo Henry, one thing about Bo is for certain, he's able to get the shots in even in the tightest situations.
Yeah, he battled through a block. Looked like it was going to be a pretty clean block and just pumped it back up and got the three-point opportunity here for Henry. Big night. What's he got, 18 so far?
Yeah, I believe so. As Henry with the three-point play here, old-fashioned way. Shots up and boom! He got it. Make that 5 free throws for him. And that brings Bo Henry, you're asking, he's now got 19. There we go. So there's the official stat for Bo Henry. Michael, you had it on you got it on head here. As we've got Huntington basketball, Hindenburger passes it left to Parker. Parker now to Manson. We got Erie with it. Erie looking for an open man, but going for the jump shot from foul territory, from foul shot territory, that should be. And rebound there by Johnson. Whistle blown, and a foul's going to be called. That's going to be a Hindenburger. That's his third, as I have it. He's starting to rack up the fouls.
Yeah. Well, he's got a couple of those unnecessary fouls.
Jace Ritchie with the ball for the Redstreaks. Moves up to the paint. Ritchie's got the shot up, and it's no good. Ross had the rebound, missed the second chance. As Hindenburger with the ball now for Huntington, and a 9-point lead for the Streaks. 2:51 left to go as it's 39-30. Ball goes out of bounds. Piketon basketball, and a whistle's going to be blown. Looks like it's going to be a 30-second timeout. And we're going to keep it right here at the 30-second. Any thoughts, guys, here in the third? Anyone?
On that previous possession by Ritchie there, I liked what he did. He got his kid on the hip about the three-point line. He's got to make more of an aggressive drive towards the rim. He kind of slowed down, and then when he put the ball up, he had to kind of curl it out of his hand to where if he makes a faster move, gets the kid on his backside there, he has an easier layup, which that's going to come. He's a sophomore, so that's going to come with time, and I think the more we see the Redstreaks play this year, you're going to see Jace Ritchie get a lot more time. And for those listening that don't know, Jace Ritchie is Kyle Miller's nephew.
Oh, I did not know that one, actually.
So, yeah, fun fact.
Yeah. I had no idea about that one. Michael, anything you want to say here?
Yeah, I think on Huntington's side, I think they're not really racking up any turnovers. They're getting their shot, they're just not making them. So they're just shooting a poor percentage this quarter so far, but taking care of the ball fairly well.
That's Ritchie with the inbound for Piketon.
It's been a quiet quarter, Hayden.
It really has.
For really both teams.
Ross with the baseline bounce pass, and looks like we're going to have ourselves a jump ball. We haven't had many of those tonight.
No, it might have been the first.
I think, yeah, overall, I believe this is the first jump ball. I've had a couple close calls, but possession arrow, Piketon. Ritchie throwing it in the baseline to Shanks on the left. Shanks can't hold on to it, and he steps out, and it's going to be Huntington basketball.
That's where you want the handoff. The defender wasn't following Ritchie there, so you want the ball to be handed off. That way he can make a play on the offensive end.
That's Hindenburger with the ball crossing the timeline here as he's covered by Johnson. Hindenburger tries to bounce pass into Manson, and a foul is going to be called on the Streaks. That's going to be on Bo Henry. I believe it's his second. It's his second, and the second team foul of the third quarter. As the ball goes out, it's going to be a foul.
Yeah, that was definitely a foul.
And they call that one this time on Shanks.
Tied the fouls up pretty quick right there. 3 apiece for this quarter.
That is the second foul for Trevin Shanks. We have to throw in here for the Huntsman.
Not a 5-second call, but they got it in.
We had two close ones there, didn't they?
Yeah.
Hindenburger spins back, passes to Manson. As the crowd starting to get louder here, especially in this Piketon student section, as Hindenburger top of the key, left side to Erie. Erie moves up into the paint, passes it over to Beardsley. His jumper's up, off the mark, no good. Ritchie with the keep, though, and it's going to be a steal, and Jace Ritchie with the ball. He keeps it in bounds. Ritchie stepping back, passes it over to Trevin Shanks, left side. Johnson to Ross, and Ross right to Shanks.
I want to see the ball get in Henry's hands here and score.
He had it for a moment. Henry passing it around, keeping some fluid motion as Noah Ross
Kick it,
back.
hit it.
Bo Henry for three.
Boom!
Boom! Remember, early in the season, Bo Henry didn't have a single three-pointer. That's his third made three-pointer of the season. A 2-in-1 game last time we were here against Paint Valley. When the big boy gets going, there's no stopping him.
No, that's what we talked about before the tip here, is if Bo has a big game, the Redstreaks should be victorious. And right now, looking good right now. Hopefully finish this quarter in the fourth.
Statistics reflecting the score, that's for sure.
He's pumped up. He's into this game. He feels it, and he wants to close it out.
A couple hard claps there, wasn't it?
Manson over to Hindenburger. Hindenburger's three-jumper is up, no good. Rebounded by Ritchie with a long rebound. Less than a minute to go. 42-30 is the score. Ritchie, and the ball is loose, but holding on to it as he passes it to Noah Ross to Jace Ritchie. Clock running down here on the third quarter.
Oh, that was a foul. Yep.
That foul is going to be called here on Beardsley. And that is going to be, as I have it here, his third. And that's the fourth team foul, with that being said as well. Let's see here. We have Elliott coming in. It's like Goggins in. And also Brennan Smith checking in for Huntington. Smith, you were talking about him earlier. Michael saying he's a freshman. Back out there once again.
Yeah, he's a young kid's got some talent. He's just trying to get some minutes early on this season.
As Bo Henry in the paint. Henry at the fake out and a hook
Nice
shot
hit.
and two for the big boy. He's got 16 from the paint. As it's going to be Huntington basketball. Smith holds on to it, left to Manson.
There you
and
go,
the ball
Jace.
is free. Chase Ritchie. Ritchie's shot is up, and he's
There
going
we
to draw
go.
the foul. And that one's going to be on Elliott.
Good left hand by Jace.
Yeah, Piketon really turning it up this last quarter. Little, right at halftime. The whole third quarter, their defense has really been turned up, and they're getting points off of that and giving Huntington a lot of trouble, especially in the half court.
As Jace Ritchie's shot is up, off the back, no good. Substitution in here for Huntington. That's Zayden Baker checking in for the first time. And we got Thacker.
Another freshman for Huntington, number 10. He's had a few sparing minutes here and there throughout the season.
Ritchie did miss that free throw, right?
Yes, he did. And his second shot is up. Brian, he didn't miss that one while you're writing stuff down.
Yeah.
He got it.
Yeah. I looked down and I didn't hear what they said.
In fact, that is his third free throw on the night. With about 10 seconds left to go in the third, up by 15. Back to Smith at center court. Smith moves right, and he's going to pass it into the paint there to Elliott. Elliott steps back, defensive pressure, and a rebound by Thacker, and that's the end of the third quarter. 45-30 is the score. Piketon up in double digits on the Q, streaming live on Total Media Sports. Back in 1 minute.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Here in the oven, 8 minutes back on the clock. A fourth quarter about to start here. The Redstreaks up by 15 with a score of 45-30. And guys, anything you want to say before we get on to the fourth quarter? Ryan, Michael, anybody?
Well, I think if you're Piketon, just keep doing what you did that third quarter. Press the guards and just play good defense overall and get the ball to Bo. Close this game out at home.
As we've got Johnson, the ball is free. And are we going to have a jump ball? We are. I believe that might be Huntington with the possession. They saying it's going to go to...
It's to Piketon, I believe.
It's to Piketon. Spoke too soon. Thacker with the throw-in. To Ritchie, back to Thacker, the handoff. Thacker right to Johnson. Johnson
Nice
driving into the
take.
paint, and Chase Johnson for two.
I like what I've seen out of Chase the last
Yeah.
2 ball games. Hopefully he keeps building on that for the rest of the year.
So we got Smith passing it over to Elliott from three. No good. And it's going to be rebounded by Goyen. Over to Thacker. Pass
Hit
to
it,
right.
baby,
Chase
hit it.
Ritchie. No good. And it's going to be deflected, and it's going to go to the Huntsman as Manson, the jump shot in the paint, and he got it. And they're calling a foul as well. And that puts Manson in double digits. He's got 8 of those points, may I add, guys, in the second half.
Oh, wow.
Kind of scoring in silence here now that I look at it, because Manson had only 2 at halftime. An opportunity here to make that 9 points in the half if he can get this extra free throw.
Yeah, if you're Huntington here, you just got to go on a little mini run, just to see if you try to get competitive again. Their offense is just it's too tough to come back from 15 down.
Misses it and rebounded by Ritchie, and a whistle blown at center, and they're going to call Huntington for a reach, and that's going to be on, is that Throckmorton checking in?
Yes.
That's going to be his second foul, and the first team foul of the quarter. As we've got Bo Henry with the throw in for the Redstreaks. Bo Henry was on the bench to start the quarter, it looks like, but already back in. Brian, that's one thing we were talking about earlier. When he goes to the bench, he seldom stays there.
No, he don't stay there very long, about a minute or so. Getting back. Nice cut by
Oh,
Goyer.
but
He
he
missed
couldn't
it.
get in, though. And they're going to say it's with, I believe, Huntington.
Yeah, foul on Henry, I believe.
That would be Bo's third, if so, it is.
Man, it was a nice back
Yes, it
cut
was.
there.
A record high number of fouls this season for Bo Henry as well, with 3. Henry normally averages 1 a game. Sometimes he gets lucky, he doesn't have a single one, but tonight not the case, as we've got Smith with the ball on the right side. Smith into, that is Manson. The shot's up, got it. And that's going to be 2 more for Manson. He's got 12 on the night combined.
Lead not quite as comfortable as we'd like.
No, it's now a 13-point deficit with 6:40 left to go. And in high school basketball, guys, we all know that 6:40 can feel like a lifetime. As Beardley with the rebound and passes left to Throckmorton. Throckmorton drives the baseline, gets the shot up and got it.
I think you're going to get a timeout by here by Coach Miller, and we do.
And what is that, a 4-0 run for them right now, huh?
6.
6-6, so.
Yeah.
And timeout, Redstreaks, they say it was a full timeout of 30 seconds.
Full.
It's going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them here on the Q. Streaming live, Total Media Sports. Piketon up 47-36. Don't go anywhere. Back in 30 seconds.
Need to expand or remodel your building? Increase your inventory or have access to working capital? Let our experienced business loan team help you grow your business. We specialize in business loans. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
Back here in the oven, 6:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Piketon up 47-36. And as we come out of the timeout here, anybody, I'm just going to say first and foremost, Huntington is starting to find themselves again here in the fourth. And Piketon needs to find a way to contain them here. I mean, this is 11-point lead for the Redstreaks, but as we were talking about, with this kind of time left, anything can still happen, especially if Huntington can continue this momentum.
Piketon needs to slow it down a little bit and just play in control. They're going to get pressed and trapped here.
And you can't do that. You can't fall down
Yeah.
and almost turn it over. You got to stay on your feet. You got to be able to see the guy you're passing it to.
They just need to wind the clock every possession they can, get across half court, and then take care of the ball and keep this lead as long as they can keep it.
And Shanks checking in for the Redstreaks. As we've got Goyen throwing it in. Goyen loves it down
Football
to
pass.
Shanks, and a football pass. He is a quarterback, you know, and the foul called.
And that's a play that Coach Miller's had a lot of success with, as Michael's seen in the past. That play right there, they converted a lot on back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
It's Beardsley's fourth foul. One more and he's gone. As we've got Shanks at the line. As the first shot is up by Shanks, no good. Looks like for the moment Beardsley's staying in. I don't see Huntington subbing him out. He is in foul trouble. One more, like we said, and he'll be out. He's got 4.
Yeah, I think they're just going to ride with him.
As they get the free throw right there, that's Trevin Shanks. His first made free throw brings him to 7 points on the night. The corner shot is up off the board, no good. Smith with the rebound, and the shot is no good. And Chase Ritchie with the ball, holding on to it. And some coverage there, passes it to Johnson, right side to Goyen. And to Johnson near center. Now left to Ritchie, now to Shanks. Clock running down here, 5:55 left to go in the 4th. Johnson into the paint to Shanks. Shanks spins back, cannot get the shot. And it's going to be to Beardsley, who gets it now to Smith. Smith holds.
3 straight misses by the Redstreaks there inside the 3-point line.
As Smith passes left, that is Throckmorton. Throckmorton over to Beardsley. The shot is up in the paint by Manson and in. Manson finding his rhythm here. He's now got 12 in the second half. And they're going to call a foul there. I think it's on Smith. That would be a reach in. It is on Smith. And that is going to be his second foul. And this crowd continuing to come alive here.
I think that was a gimme. I don't know that. Maybe there was something on that side we didn't see.
Substitution as Beardsley is now checking out. Again, he's got 4 fouls, and Airy checking in before the Huntsman.
That's one thing you're going to get out of Smith is he's going to play good defense. He's fast. He may be young, but he's not afraid to play some good defense, is he, Marty?
No, he'll get out and play.
And Airy, who just checked in, is also in the double-digit mark. He had 10 going into halftime, and a whistle blown, and it's going to be a timeout on Piketon, and it's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here. 5:19 left to go in the 4th quarter. Wow.
Yeah, it's a 10-point game here. Like I said, if you're Piketon, you just got to take care of the ball. You know, you got your 10-point lead. That's going to be hard for any team to come back from, but there is 5 minutes to go. With all the stoppages and all that, you know, that can stretch out for a while. So just take care of the ball, add to this lead if you're Piketon, and just play good, solid defense on Huntington and close out this game at home.
Defense is key, and we talked about the record low number of turnovers. And Ryan, I think we can agree, continue to keep them to a minimum. How many does Piketon have right now? I know it's lower than normal still.
I got unofficially 7.
Only 7. We're still less than double digits.
I've got 13 for Huntington, but I could be a little off on that.
Yeah, I mean,
these are unofficial statistics, bear in mind, but still a pretty good reflection of what's going on.
It's better than what I had yesterday. Yesterday's game was a little slower, being a girls' game. Boys' game typically up and down a little bit more, and so it was a little easier for me to keep track of the turnovers there. Hopefully the Redstreaks, can calm this storm that the Huntsman has thrown at them.
As Gallion thrown in by the bleachers out of the Huntsman. Gallion looks and short range to Henry.
Bring it up, Bo.
Henry brings up past timeline.
Drive.
Huge jumping pass to Gallion, who gets the
He's feeling it tonight.
Jumper. And Luke Gallion is having quite a game. He's got 12 on the night. Smith moves right. His jumper's up, and the freshman got it.
That was a nice dribble drive by Smith.
Freshman making some moves here. His first 2 on the evening. A 10-point lead for the Streaks, 50-40. Ritchie at the elbow back to Gallion.
I thought he was going to fire that one.
All right, now we got Bo Henry to Ritchie. I thought he was 2 there for a moment. Thacker, top of the key to Ritchie again. Now to the big boy from 3-point range. Top of the key. Continuing some motion here. You got a 10-point lead. Get a few seconds off the clock here at least. As
nice
bounce pass to Thacker. To Johnson. And that's 2 more. That's 4 for Jace Johnson tonight. And 1 assist for Bo Henry to boot.
Yeah, good patience by the Redstreaks on that possession to get him 2.
And Smith gets the long-range shot. A little off the mark. And a late call there. And that was on the rebound. And that's going to be on Trevin Shanks. That's Shanks' 3rd foul. Overall, in terms of fouls, our starting 5, a lot of them racking up more fouls than normal. Shanks has 3. Henry has 3. Gallion, of course, Thacker's the only one from the starting unit yet to foul. Gallion has only 1. As we got Throckmorton Back to Manson, top of the key, way back to Smith at center.
There
the
you
ball
go.
is loose, stolen away by Jace Ritchie. Ritchie gets a shot up in the paint, and he's able to draw the foul. He'll go to the line for two. A 12-point lead for the Streaks. Got to try to add on to it here.
Got a little battle here with the point guards, ain't there, Ryan?
Yeah, I like that. Good
14
job.
and 14 there.
Yeah.
And that's on Calvin Manson. That's his third foul. As Ritchie goes to shoot two. Chase Ritchie has made 3 free throws here tonight. His shot is up, and make that 4. He got it.
Yeah, Brennan Smith for Huntington's come in. I thought he's played really well as a freshman this second half. Really, I thought some good assists, taking some good shots as well. And then Ritchie's played well, really well this half.
Stolen away immediately by Luke Gallion. Gallion to Johnson and over to Shanks.
Yeah, you want to run some time off the clock here, or you just another foul.
Yeah, kind of a crazy foul there.
Yeah, that's the 5th foul of the quarter, so he's shooting 2.
That's his first. And now, like you said, now we're at the 5 fouls for Huntington. Shanks is going to go to the line for 2. Shanks with 1 made free throw here. And the shot is up and no good. 3:43 left to go here in the 4th quarter. And all Piketon has to do is hold on. Second shot from Shanks. Got it.
Baker's seen enough. He went to the house.
As we've got Smith crossing the timeline, moves right. Top of the key, left to Throckmorton. The long-range shot is up, no good. Smith went in for the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, and they're saying Huntington basketball.
Yeah, that's the right call. Smith did a good job of battling with Johnson there. The ball went off of Johnson's hands.
There's the Huntsman with it. Throws all the way down there. That is to Manson.
Ooh, about travel.
Yeah.
Manson to Smith. Right side. Now to, that is Manson again. He's got Airy. Airy, and it's going to be a pivot foot, and he's going to be saying, move the pivot foot. Travel called on Airy. And it's going to be another turnover. This time the Streaks got it. 3:17. Jace Ritchie, left side.
Go.
Ritchie over to Johnson. And we got the Shanks. Shanks looking, and we got Jace Ritchie. And there's going to be
another foul.
called. And that was going to be on 15. It's on Airy. Eli Airy in the course of just a few minutes gets his first 2 fouls. Timeout's going to be by the Huntsman. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to take it with them here on the Q. Streaming live, Total Media Sports, 54-40 is the score. Back in 1 minute.
Southern State Community College is committed to serving students in the best way possible. Attend classes close to home, learn from the best, and save a lot of money. Registration for next semester at Southern State will begin soon, so call today at 1-800-628-7722 or visit them online at sscc.edu. Southern State is looking forward to connecting with you.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they're your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
54-40 is the score. The Redstreaks on top of the Huntington Huntsmen here in the oven. 2:59 to go in the 4th. Hayden Milliken, Michael Brown, Ryan Vogelmore. As we've got Jace Ritchie at the line here for the Streaks, coming off that timeout by Coach Ulrich. He's in the double bonus.
I've only got Huntington shooting 2 free throws tonight. Did I miss any more?
I don't think you did.
I got 21 for the Redstreaks.
Wow.
Now 22.
And 2 free throws for Huntington. That one was good by Ritchie. But as I was saying, I've got 2 of them made for Huntington, both of them coming from Airy.
Yeah, first quarter.
As Hindenberger checking in for Huntington.
The biggest thing is the Redstreaks get to that 5 mark or 4 mark in a foul difference in the quarters and haven't got really to the 5 to where they're shooting any.
Yeah.
And haven't drawn any fouls on the shooting.
As Richie gets the free throw, that brings him up to 6 free throws successful on the night. A 16-point lead for the Streaks as Smith drives, and the shot was up, no good. Rebounded by Chase Richie. Richie double coverage here, way back in the territory of the Huntsman, and there's going to be a foul called on Huntington. They called timeout before that.
No, it's Coach Miller called the timeout.
They're saying it's a full timeout, so we're going to take it with them here on the Q, streaming live Total Media Sports, back in 1 minute. When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. Credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
2:46 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Coming off the Piketon timeout, 56-40 is the score as Luke Goyen with the inbound to Bo Henry. Henry bounced past to Goyen. Goyen way down to Johnson. Still on the third side, they have to cross the timeline for the 10-second call. They do. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Huntington basketball. Shanks will last contact. 2:35 here, guys. What are you doing if you're the Streaks?
Well, I think Piketon's going to be satisfied just pressing the ball one-on-one, then come back into the half court and play straight-up defense here. Let them wind a little bit of clock.
Yeah.
Push going to be called. I think that's on Johnson. It is.
I mean, you want the pressure defense there, Coach Miller does by Johnson, but he wants him to just play off just a little bit more. No reason to saddle him up there.
Yeah, you don't want fouls. That's the last thing you want.
First foul on the night for Jace Johnson. With that being said, Airy with it now for Huntington. Now to Throckmorton, top of the key, over to Hindenberger. And into the paint to Manson. His shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Bo Henry.
Bo's got to be working on a double-double, don't he?
Yeah, and a whistle blown, foul called.
For sure, I would say he's double-double. I think he's still riding around 21 points, something like that. The rebounds have got to be double digits, I would think, by now for Bo.
That's Throckmorton's third foul. And they're going to go to the line here. Chase Ritchie back at the line. Ritchie's been doing well from the free throw line. 6 made. 2:11 left to go here in the fourth. As Ritchie's shot is up, count it. And Brayden Elliott checking in. And Zayden Baker coming back in for Huntington. Baker's seen a couple minutes of play. Going to see a couple more here. As we got Ritchie getting ready for the second. 17-point lead for the Streaks.
I don't know if Coach Yerg is thrown in the towel, bringing out Hindenberger and Manson.
Yeah, I think he's probably done.
He made that one too, didn't he?
Yeah.
Got Jace.
We got Smith passing it off the foot of Bo Henry, going to go out of bounds with 2:02. 58-40. As we've got thrown it in for Huntington, Brennan Smith. Smith throws deep and into the hands of Ritchie, stolen by the Streaks. Ritchie to Johnson, now to Shanks with just a little over a minute and a half to go.
Coach Miller's just wanting to work the ball around, bleed this clock down, and buzzer's sounding hopefully here shortly.
As we got Luke Goyen, Bo Henry, and they draw the foul, and that one looks like it's going to be on Airy, so that would be his third if it is on him. Yes, it is. That's going to be his third. Bo Henry going to go to the line again. Henry with 5 made free throws. And if you count his scoring tonight, he's got a three-pointer, which brings that to 19, plus 4, and plus 5, you do the math. He has got 20, 21, 22. He's got 24 points, Bo Henry does. His record high this year is 26 at Ross County Christian Academy. First shot is up off the front of the rim, and no good. That game was the Tip-Off Classic first game he did, which got him the MVP.
Bo wanted a high five by Johnson there, so he just high-fived himself.
Bo played well tonight.
He's got all right to pat himself on the back, that's for sure. Make that 25 on the night for him. The 6 made free throw. Minute 35 to go in the fourth. Bounce pass, and that's over to Throckmorton. Right side to Airy. That's going to be Jace Ritchie with it. Over to Johnson, and to Ritchie again on the left. Johnson holding on to minute 20 to go. 59 to 40. As we got Jace Johnson. As we got Jace Ritchie now holding on to it. Got Bo Henry, left wing. He's trying to run out this clock. And the Redstreaks have been on a 4-game losing streak since winning their first. Tonight, the losing streak will be snapped. Bo Henry with it, and I think at this point, we're just running it out.
Yeah, they should be.
And this will also be, with that being said, the first win in the SVC for Piketon, as the foul is going to be on Airy.
I don't think Coach Urick wanted a foul there, do you, Michael? But
no.
He's not complaining, but at the same time, I was kind of surprised.
That's his fourth. And keep in mind, all 4 of Airy's fouls have come in the second half.
I was going to say fourth quarter, but maybe second
But it
half.
wasn't. I think it maybe was the fourth quarter. And now that you mention it, I think they all have been the fourth.
Bo tying his season high, I believe.
As Cannon Kinzer checking in for the first time for Huntington. As Airy hits the bench. 20-point lead. The biggest differential we've had in this one. Bo Henry's shot is up in the paint. Got it.
He subbed him out.
So he made both of those, didn't he?
Sir.
Yes. He got 27. Or, yeah, 27. Which I think that's what he had at Ross Christian.
That was it. Yeah, he's got 20. He had 27. Looking back at it, he's tied for the most in a single game of the season for him. And he's going to check out the bench too. So I think that's where he's going to stop with 33.6. 61 to 40 is the score, and Huntington will bounce to 1-4 on the season, and 1-3 in SVC. Again, their win in conference coming against Adena. And the shot was up by Cannon Kinzer and in. He comes in and manages to get 2. With 20 seconds to go, 61 to 42 is the score. As passes it in to Noah Ross. Ball's free to Ritchie. About 10 seconds to go. As Gaulian with it. The student section cheering, the fans cheering. And boy, oh boy, here we go at the buzzer. And man, it feels good to say this. The Redstreaks win it. 61 to 42, your final tonight. And while Huntington had control in the first quarter in terms of scoring, you look here, we'll have this with the post-game statistics. Spoiler alert, the second, third, and fourth quarters went to Piketon. Best performance of the Redstreaks on the year in my estimation. Again, 61 to 42 is the final. And we got some stuff going on up here. We're going to get some statistics. We're going to maybe try to get a couple interviews after this win. Hopefully we can get that. And we're going to be back here on the Q, streaming live Total Media Sports. Don't go anywhere. Back shortly.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Are you looking for a fresh look at a great price? Head over to Great Clips in Waverly. Whether you're ready for a special occasion or just need a trim, our expert stylists are ready to give you the perfect haircut. Fast, affordable, and always with a smile. No appointment? No problem. At Great Clips, walk-ins are always welcome. Plus, download our app to check in online and skip the wait. Great Clips wishes all county teams the best of luck this season. And remember, it's gonna be great.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an ace hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
If you want to make your smartphone even smarter, get our new mobile banking app. You can check deposits and deposit checks. It even gives you nearby ATM locations. Best part is, the money stays right here in this area. It's a better way to bank. Ohio Valley Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at ovbc.com.
Southern State Community College is committed to serving students in the best way possible. Attend classes close to home, learn from the best, and save a lot of money. Registration for next semester at Southern State will begin soon, so call today at 1-800-628-7722 or visit them online at sscc.edu. Southern State is looking forward to connecting with you.
At Quick Stop Lube and Tire, they are geared up to keep you on the road. Located at 627 Southwest Street in Piketon, they are your trusted auto repair shop for over 30 years of experience. Open 6 days a week, they proudly support Pike County schools in our community. From oil changes to alignments, new tires, and even mobile tire service, they've got you covered. Wherever you are, call 740-289-4268 or stop by Quick Stop Lube and Tire, where great service meets community pride.
When it comes to buying or selling your home, experience matters. For 28 years, Todd Harris has been helping families make the right move. As the longest tenured realtor in town, Todd has the expertise, negotiation skills, and local market knowledge to get the results you deserve. Whether you're buying your dream home or selling for top dollar, Todd Harris Realty has a track record to make it happen. Call 947-7677 today or stop into the office to start your next chapter with Todd Harris Realty.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in now?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Contact Megan Carroll at State Farm Insurance. Call 740-775-6634.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
The Glockner family of dealerships offers the top brands: Chevrolet, GMC, Honda, Toyota, Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram. Glockner has an amazing selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. Ask about the Glockner Guarantee. 12-month, 12,000-mile new vehicle premier coverage and 5-year, 100,000-mile powertrain coverage included on qualifying used makes and models. credit issues? No problem. Glockner Auto Credit will finance your future, not your past. Shop online at Glockner.com. At Glockner, we make it easy.
Discover the ultimate destination for custom apparel at Elizabeth's Custom Tees. Specializing in direct-to-film printed apparel and top-notch embroidery, we bring your designs to life with crisp vibrancy. From sports team to businesses, we got you covered. Our embroidery services offer a classic, high-quality finish. Whether it's clothing or accessories, we customize it all. Serving Beaver, Ohio, and beyond, contact Philip or Kristen Babst at 357-6531 or 395-4905. Visit us on Facebook or email elizabethstees@gmail.com. Elevate your style with Elizabeth's Custom Tees today.
Looking for a rewarding career with a global leader? Kirchhoff Automotive, a family-owned company, offers you the chance to grow and succeed. At Kirchhoff, your development is our priority because a better you means a better us. Together we will work for one aim. We move future. Kirchhoff Automotive in Waverly is hiring now with starting wages from $18.83 to $20.33 an hour. Visit our career website today for more information. Kirchhoff Automotive, where your future drives ours.
Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supplies in Waverly, Ohio, your go-to destination for all things building and beyond. With over 75 years of dedicated service to the community, Clinkers is an Ace Hardware dealer that offers more than just lumber. With a massive 10,000 square foot store packed with everything from paint to plumbing, electrical to lawn and garden, and a whole lot more. Open Monday through Saturday, Clinkers Lumber and Builder Supply is here to support your projects, big or small.
The final score tonight, 61-42 here at the Oven, and the Piketon Redstreaks have knocked off the Huntington Huntsmen, Hayden Milliken, Ryan Vogelmore, and we've got ourselves a guest here, a guy right here who piled on 27 points tonight. Bo Henry, man, of course, this is what tied for your highest again. Ross County Christian Academy had about the same amount. Man, I don't know if I've had the opportunity to tell you this, but we have just had an absolute blast watching you this year. And, man, I don't know how you do it. I mean, we've seen you in some high-pressure situations. We're talking triple coverage, pressed everything, and you still find a way to somehow overcome the odds, dude. All right, you got anything you want to say?
You know, it's just a team effort. Really put trust in my teammates to give me the ball, you know, so I can put it up in the hoop or get it out for another open look. And, yeah, I just really think it's a team effort, especially tonight. We put everything together.
Yeah, you did a good job rebounding really well tonight. I thought our guards played really well.
Oh, yeah.
Johnson and Richie, a lot of backdoor cuts on a couple of them. Richie played really well at the point guard position. I thought that opened up some things for you guys offensively, and you was able to just do your work down there. Manson's he's a tough opponent, I know. I mean, he's an athletic big kid, but I thought you played really well tonight, and you know, helps to get that big win that you guys much needed.
Yeah, definitely give us some momentum going into the next few games.
Yeah, and of course from the And we're back now. Looks like we had a technical issue. Sorry about that, but we got Bo Henry here. Bo, anyone you want to shout out while we got a second?
My mom, my grandma, they're here tonight. My nan, she was also here. And my girlfriend.
Your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Either way, shout out to all those people, Bo, and we appreciate you dropping by.
Yeah, we got Coach Miller here to pick up and send us off here for a few minutes too, I think.
And
good job, Bo.
Thank you.
Great game.
Thank you. See you around.
See ya.
And let's see if we can get Coach over here. And there we go. We got you. And we finally got you. And you brought the tablet with you.
Oh, yeah.
I got Coach Kyle Miller here for the Redstreaks. And tonight, Coach, congratulations on your first win in the SVC.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so looking at some statistics tonight, one thing I noticed about the Redstreaks that was definitely different compared to games before, definitely doing better when it comes to limiting turnovers. That's one of the first things I wanted to mention.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys have us for, but B-Dad is usually pretty close, and he's got us for 8, and I think we had 6 in the first half.
Right.
Yes, that's what I had. So I had 6 in the first half.
And then 8 total. And then another thing, a stat we're always proud of is our D-board percentage in the first half was all the way down to like 64%. And we were able to get that up to 74% in the second by the end of the second half. And then total field goals, we shot 41 total shots, and we had 14 assists on those 41 total. Makes. We had 20 makes.
Right.
And we had 14 assists on those 20 makes. And that's been a staple of these guys. Honestly, for the last 6 years, and this group even we've lacked success when it comes to wins, but that assist number has consistently been there on as far as the proportion assist to made field goals. So it shows that our guys they're moving the ball, they're sharing the ball, they're finding the open guy, the best player is the open player. So always proud of that stuff.
And I wanted to go ahead, Ryan.
Well, that's what I was talking to Bo about. Is I thought that our guards cut really well tonight. Back-to-back games, in my opinion, from Jace Johnson, that he's starting to step up a little bit more. I think you got him a little bit more, playing more of a shooting guard role. And Richie's filling in well as your point guard coming off the bench.
Yep.
You shot well from the free throw line. I thought I got us for 18 out of 29 for 62% is what I got,
okay.
If I was correct there.
Yep.
But I thought your guards, which is what you need, Coach, you know that you needed some better guard play, and I felt like you got that tonight. And you're always going to get the consistency out of Bo, I feel, but you needed them guards to step up.
Well, those guards outside of Mace, who was a full-time guy last year, starter, and went through that fire as far as just being one of the guys that's got to handle the pressure and handle the basketball. Those other guys, Trev and Jace Johnson and Jace Ritchie, Luke, those guys they're brand new to this level, and so a lot of the stuff that we're experiencing is growing pains, and there's no way to replicate what they're going to feel on Fridays, Tuesdays, and Saturdays in practice. Even as best as we try, our alumni group is incredible, and they come in as often as we ask them to come in, but it still just doesn't quite create the atmosphere that we need to create. And so they got to go through this on game nights, and it's always nice to do that and come out to win. But really proud of each and every one of them. Everybody contributed from the guy that played the most minutes to the guys that didn't play any minutes at all.
Now, I wanted to shout out, you mentioned Luke Gullion a moment ago. I have him down here for 12 points tonight, which was the highest he's had all year. So wanted to mention him. He had a great performance from the field and 2 3-pointers to boot, so just a great night for him. Also, we have Trevin Shanks with 6, Johnson for 4, and Ross for 2. Those are some of the ones we had written down.
Yeah, and I thought Noah Ross gave a great boost when he played in the first half. He got us some extra possessions. I think he had a putback finish, and Noah is always a guy from an emotional standpoint. That kid it doesn't matter what roles to be played. It doesn't matter how often he plays. The kid just, he only knows one thing, and that's the team. And so, to get contributions like that from a guy that he does it, there's no expectation from him as far as what he just goes and does his job.
A positive statistic for him, only 1 foul that I have here for him. I mean, normally, sometimes he'll go out there, have 3, 4. He fouled out one game. But Noah Ross only limiting that to 1 foul here tonight. So just a great performance overall by him. So, Coach, here before we let you go, anyone you'd like to shout out, anything you'd like to mention? Of course, we got that big game coming up tomorrow at Shawnee State against Manchester, and definitely want everyone coming out for that one.
Yes, sir. Quick turnaround. So we'll get the guys up in the morning. We'll give them some donuts, and we'll go through we'll walk through some of Manchester stuff and get their legs moving just a little bit, and we'll hop on the bus and hopefully compete really well down there.
All right. Well, good luck tomorrow, Coach.
Good luck. Thank you so much for coming up here, Coach Kyle Miller. And the Redstreaks now 2-4 on the season, 1-3 in the SVC. So that'll do it for us tonight. We'd like to thank Ash running the stream. So for Ryan Vogelmore and for Michael Brown, this is Hayden Milligan saying good night and go Streaks.
Your Side of Valley weatherman is calling for partly cloudy skies tonight heading into the weekend. Overnight lows will be down around 24. Saturday looks to be the best day of your weekend with mostly sunny skies tomorrow afternoon. Highs will work their way up to about 49.